This is Overtime inside the Casino Rama Grill Room. Gareth Wheeler with you alongside the Professor, Perry Lefko. We'll get to that in just a second from now. But of course, it's a fantastic job covering everything CFL football. And here in Toronto, we're saying what's going on with the Argos, particularly their ownership situation. When is this all going to come to an end, Perry?
Well, as I understand it, the commissioner, Mark Cohen, said on the radio yesterday they're looking for a strategic partner. The way I interpret all that is they're looking for some sort of a company, not necessarily an individual. And I wonder if it's a company connected to the CFL, either a sponsor or someone that has a serious influence on the CFL, which to me would mean possibly TSN.
Wow.
And that's just a guess, right? But somebody's going to have to come in there and have a really good, solid hold on this team. Somebody that has an interest in wanting this team to do really well, and that's the best way to promote it.
See, I heard that interview as well, and of course the name that's always out there is David Braley. And everyone, I guess, is just assuming that he's going to be the guy that comes in and helps out Cinnamon and Sokolowski. You don't see it that way.
I think David Braley is always there as an option, but if it hasn't happened by now, leads me to believe that that's kind of plan B, and they're looking at some other way to do it. Understand, too, if David Braley comes in there, the optics don't look very good. One owner owning two teams in an 8-team league. What does that say about the city of Toronto, that nobody wants that team?
And maybe that's why it's taking so long, Perry. And that was, I guess, the way that I took that. And I'm not discarding your TSN or other corporate interest suggestion, but to me it just seemed like, what's the proper way to have one owner have their hands in being a part of two teams?
Well, you know, the CFL has said that there's other teams that have multiple ownerships. It's never happened before in the CFL, so far as I know. And it doesn't look good right now. If the CFL was prospering or at least holding its own in the midst of this economic climate, why would you want to have one owner owning two teams, right? One owner from Vancouver. You see, it makes a lot. When David Cinnamon and Howard Sokolowski came in here, they were Toronto-based. And they really, really understood the Toronto market. It's kind of like in Ottawa where they're trying to get a new team with Ottawa-based owners. You want to have some connection towards the community. It happened before. And I don't necessarily see it happening right now because I think Toronto businesses look at the Argos as a losing proposition.
That's why it would be so interesting if a company like TSN comes in and really helps support this team. We want to support you, Perry Lefko. We got 30 seconds left. You got a sports writing course available at the University of Toronto. Tell our fine viewers a little bit about it.
Well, basically, it's a sports writing course. It's 8 weeks long, and I teach all about writing and apply it to sports. And we've taught one course in the fall. We're starting another one up in January the 26th at University of Toronto. It's done very well, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Information rolled across the screen. That's why he's the professor, people. No crayons included this time around. We'll see you tomorrow night.